All right, I hope you figured out my puzzle from our Do Now. I'm going to explain what was I doing as part of your Do Now, and then I'm going to show you a shortened version, which you will be using for the rest of this class and probably for the rest of your math career, because you need to know how to find the area of a triangle for, till high school, till college. So let's go ahead and get started. I have an example right here. I provided you this exact same page in your notes, so make sure you're taking notes and following along with me, just like if we were there in class. So my paper should look like your paper, remember. So I have an acute triangle right here. Now I haven't learned how to find the area of this type of triangle yet. However, I did learn how to find the area of a right triangle. So, just like you can see here, I'm going to cut this triangle not in half. You can see they're not equal pieces, but I'm going to cut it so that I will have two right triangles. I have triangle number 1 and I have triangle number 2. You can see that this is one side, not half, but one side of my triangle, and this is the other side of my triangle. So, if I can find the area of the two pieces, what can I then do to find my total area? Well, just add them together, right? So, first I'm going to find the area of my triangle number 1, then I'm going to find the area of my triangle number 2, and I'm going to add them up. So number 1, I need to remember my area formula equals base times height divided by 2. So number 1 triangle, I have a base of 5 times, my height right here, I can see it's where my right angle is 3. And then I'm going to divide that by 2. So 5 times 3 is 15. 15 divided by 2. Yes, I'm going to get a decimal. Well, 2 times 7 is 14. I'm left with 1. I'm going to add that decimal, then it's 10, so 7.5. So my area for this number 1 triangle is 7.5 inches squared. All right, what's my next step? Find the area of my second triangle. If I am going too fast, just remember, this is a video. You can rewatch it. You can pause me. You are in control, so you can go at the pace that you want because it's a video, okay? Feel free to stop, pause, rewind whenever you want. All right, number 2. Same thing. My base is a new base. It's base 2. What is my height here? Oh my goodness, my height is the exact same height as for my other triangle. I guess that makes sense, right? Because together they make one triangle, so the middle side, the side that they share, should be equal. So it's 3 inches. So I have 1.5 times 3 divided by 2. Where did I know that? Base times height divided by 2. I learned that yesterday. All right, a little bit of decimal multiplication. 45? No, not 45. My goodness, I forgot my decimal. It's 4.5. So 4.5 divided by 2. My goodness, more decimal, but now it's division. 2 times 2 goes 4, to 0, bring down a 5. How many times, don't forget about your decimal, how many times does 2 go into 5? 2 times, because that's 4. And then I'm left with 1. How many times, I need a 0. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. So my answer is 2.25 inches squared. I have 2 areas now, and what did I say? How am I going to find the area of my big triangle, my total triangle? Well, I can just add the 2 areas together. So my third step is going to be 7.5 plus 2.25. Remember, I put that 0 there because I lined up my decimal. So my total area is 9.75 inches squared. How did I figure that out? Well, I split it into 2 triangles that I knew how to find the area for, and then I just added them together. Now I know that was a lot, let me teach you a shortcut that you're going to be using for the rest of this class. You just need to understand, where is this coming from? Well, technically, I did the same thing twice with the same base. So I can actually skip a step. I don't have to do it separate. What if I added first and then I could find the total area of the triangle at the same time? So let's see if we get the same answer, because I know this is correct. Let's check. So what happens if I add this full length? I want to find this whole base. Not base 1, not base 2, but the total base. 5 plus 1.5 is 6.5. So my total base is 6.5 inches. So now let's use, I'm going to section this off so you know it's a totally new calculation. My base is 6.5 times my height, which is 3, divided by 2. Let's see what we get. Well, 6.5 times 3 is 19.5. Now let's divide 19.5 by 2. 9 times 2 is 18. I'm left with 1. Bring down a 5. 2 times 7 is 14, so that's as close as I can get. I'm still left with a 1. Bring down a 0. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. So my area would be 9.75 inches squared. Is that what I got the first time? Yes, but look how much shorter that was. So that's what we're going to be doing today. You're going to be using this total length, this base, times this height that's inside the triangle most of the time, a little invisible line, times base, and then you just divide it by 2 and you will get your area for your triangle. Base times height divided by 2. All right, good luck. I can't wait to see your work and hope to see you at office hours.